Vas-y. Dr Swanapuri, le système des TRIDOSHAS est le concept principal de l'Ayurveda. Pouvez-vous nous expliquer de quoi il s'agit? Please, Dr Swanapuri, can you tell us about the concept of TRIDOSHAS, which is the main concept of Ayurveda?
Yeah.
Attends. Go.
Yeah. Tridoshas, this is the main, I can say that Tridoshas are the main instruments for the pulse diagnosis. They are like weapons. And Tridoshas, one has to understand for the purpose of treatment, one has to understand for the purpose of prevention, one has to understand for the purpose of detoxification. These three elements, or if you wanted to compare a little bit with modern science, frankly speaking, there is no 100% comparison with these three elements to the modern science, but we can come a little closer to it in more of physiological, in normal physiological functions. We should know it, rather than the pathological means the imbalances of three doshas. If you take, for example, there are three elements called Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and Sapta Dhatu, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Meda, Asti, Majja, Shukra, seven dhatus, they are there, and very important factor is Agni, that is the digestive fire. The digestive fire means here is not just here stomach digestive fire, the fire which is present in between the seven dhatus, which transforms the one dhatu to another form, transformation of dhatus to one to another. That dhatu, that fire we are talking about, Agnis. These three are very important to understand the Ayurveda. Let us come to know what is actually three doshas. Vata, we can compare to the nervous system, and Vata functions on the nervous system, whether it is central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and Vata also functions the respiratory rate, respiration movements of the lungs. Vata also functions on the locomotion, that is movements of the joints and every movements of the physiology. So Vata, I always say, is the president. So it is the main person to control the whole physiology. If it is functioning well, if the president is good, the country is good. If the president got imbalanced, like Vata get imbalanced, the country will collapse. So this is about Vata in general. What will happen when it's got imbalanced? Definitely the systems which are involved in the Vata controlling, that is the brain and central nervous system and peripheral nervous system, even kidney controlling, kidney filtration rates, and even the joints movements, even the delivery of a baby is controlled by Vata. So we need to understand what exactly the Vata is. It's a energetical component, I can call it as, which is not screened by a microscope or a MRI or CT scan. You can't visualize that. It's a physiological phenomena, this one. Then we'll come to Pitta. It's a fluid in nature. Vata is, when compared to Vata, it's more, it's not visualized. We can say it's air. Air you can't see, but you can see the movement of the air. By other tree movements and all, you can visualize something is blowing. So the same way, Vata you cannot identify. You cannot see the Vata, but you can see the reflections of Vata in the physiology or in the nature. The same way, Pitta. Pitta is, it's a fluid in nature. We can call it, Pitta is a fluid in nature. Again, Pitta are 5 types, Vata is 5 types, and Kapha are 5 types mentioned in ancient books of Ayurveda. Here, Pitta is fluid nature. We can compare it slightly to the what we say, the juices of digestive juices. For example, bile juice you can take it as a pancreatic juice, or gastric juice you can take. It's a fluid in nature. And also Pitta also is present in the eye. That is the Agni in the eye. The visual aspect is also a Pitta, is a part of Pitta. And when you see the in mental level, Pitta is also an aggressive character, and Pitta is a very intellectual people. Normal Pitta people, they're extraordinarily talented, extraordinarily intelligent. Whereas Vata people, they are very, very quick, absorbs the things fast, and they quickly forget. and their normal functions. When you see the abnormality of the pitta here, pitta is common sense that we can see the opposite character. The pitta can develop the gastritis, the liver problems, cholecystitis, all the inflammatory pathology in the physiology, right from the vision, retinitis pigmentosa, and the cholecystitis here, or gastritis here, or pancreatitis here, or any inflammatory procedures in the intestines, colitis, all these things related to the pitta, which is imbalanced pitta. A normal pitta is different. It's needed. We need pitta to control our normal physiology. Now we'll come to kapha. Kapha is most important, which binds the vata and pitta together. If there is no kapha, there is no place for vata and pitta in the body. So which binds which gives a shape for the body. So kapha is most important for the body. The muscles, bones join to them, making a shape in the body and gives immune system to the body, is all made by kapha, normal kapha. And if you see in a more towards the mental level, usually kapha people are very kind, very calm, and very slow. These are their normal characters. But what happens, it imbalances. The person can go for osteoarthritis, can go for arthritis along with the vata imbalance. Together with the kapha imbalance, they go for osteoarthritis and joint pains, and also bronchial asthma and sinusitis, chronic sinusitis. That's why we give importance for the people how we should adopt in a daytime, what you should eat, what you should not eat, when to sleep, when not to sleep. All these things comes up because of the calculation with the vata and pitta and kapha. These three important factors we need to know. And these three, if we know very well, what is the normal functions, what is the, when they are imbalanced, what will happen, then we can organize in a systematic way in season wise. For example, now it's in winter. In France, of course, it's a good temperature outside. We go eastern countries, it's very, very cold now. So in this time, what we need to eat, what we need to not to eat, this is important. When I already explained you, if you take potatoes, like this happens. So it is better to avoid cold and dry foods now. The cold and dry foods can increase the pains in the joints and dryness in the skin and scalings of the skin, hair falls, drying of hairs, dryness of the eyes, dryness of the mouth. Everything can aggravate during this season. The best is go for Ayurvedic treatments.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Came up good?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Interesting.
I have to say again, j'y vais? Thank you very much for your explanation.
Yeah.
Non, on refait sans
On refait, c'est pas bon.
seulement thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.